Good morning. Welcome to Growing Edge Live. I'm Allie Benjamin, and I am so thrilled to be here this morning. And I was away yet last week, and my beloved Michael stepped in, and you heard from him, which was a real treat. Thank you so much, Michael. And I know Michael's there in California playing golf at the moment. He promised me he'd be listening in on his headset to join with our beloved virtual Growing Edge Live community here. And there's Carol. Good morning, beautiful Carol. Yes, you're in Ogden, Utah, and so am I. I'm here at the Satya Center, Ogden, and feeling really blessed and supported by a beautiful sunny day. And wherever you are and whatever you're doing, I hope that you find the fullness and richness and beauty that life is for you. Maybe you clean the lens of your mind and see with new eyes this morning. There's Michael. Hi, Michael. Love you. Sometimes it can be a gloomy day, not just the weather, but a gloomy day in mind. And hopefully today, I can share something and we can create an energy together here for Growing Edge Live Sunday broadcast that will lift you up. So welcome and good morning. So good to be here, and let's get going.
Free my mind, open my heart with the whispers of truth, to live a conscious life, to live a conscious life. On the growing edge, on the growing edge.
Good morning, good morning. I'm Reverend Allie Benjamin, and I am here broadcasting live from Satya Center, Ogden. And I'm so happy that you joined us today. I see Carol and Ben and Michael and a few others. Can't see everyone's name. So happy you're here, whether you're watching us live, joining us, creating this amazing synergy together, which is an energy that's greater than the sum of its parts, or whether you're watching this as a replay on Instagram or on YouTube or here on Facebook. Welcome, and I'm so glad that you're here. I hope you're having a great morning. So let's take some time to, hi Holly. Let's take some time to do a little centering. So closing the outer eyes and just connecting with Mother Earth Gaia and breathing and coming into full presence in this moment. You are an individualized expression of the one life, the one power, the one presence. Call it God, call it life, call it magic. And you are here presencing the presence. You are here having a full body experience of what it means to be alive, incarnated on this beautiful planet Earth. So get a sense of that. Get a sense of the awe and wonder that comes with the recognition of who and what you truly are as a spiritual being having a very human and spiritual experience. And breathe that in and get a sense of feeling completely centered in this moment. Nowhere to be, nothing to do, nowhere to go other than simply be here now. And breathe and settle and relax and arrive. And here we are. And our vision for this Growing Edge Live community is to heal hearts, to transform lives, and to inspire conscious evolution. And so let's get finely tuned into that. Heal hearts. What healing needs to take place within you so that you might better engage in your life. Healing hearts, healing relationships, especially the relationship with the self. Transformation, transforming lives We're all going through a transformation each and every new moment, each and every new now moment. We're undertaking a metamorphosis and becoming more than we were just seconds ago. And we are inspiring conscious evolution through the very life that we live. Each of us have a ripple out effect in our lives, our families, our communities, our workplaces, through our own spiritual awakening. And so if that doesn't light you up or give you a sense of purpose, I don't know what does. So feeling into that, and gently open the eyes. So glad that you're here, so glad that you're here. And today I'm talking about the gift of determination. The gift of determination. So in the dictionary, it says determination is a firmness of purpose. A firmness of purpose and resoluteness. And so we're going to explore determination through a slightly different lens this morning. Determination for me is a frequency. It's a vibration. It's an aura. It's a groove. It's a particular kind of energy that we get attuned to or activated in when we start to have an understanding of what our heart, our soul, truly desires. Especially here in terms of our physicality. What our soul came here to be, came here to do, came here to experience, came here to offer, to serve, to inspire others. And so this frequency gets activated when our soul, our heart, aligns with our vision, our dreams, our purpose. And each of us have different purposes, I would imagine, slightly different, colored through our own unique lens, with our own particular set of skills and intelligence and wisdom. And so we're all here, unique, individualized expressions of the one life, the one power, the one creative mind. Each of us centers for the activity of the divine mind to flow through out into the world. We're each of us so blessed because we have this amazing mind. And once we understand the power of our mind, our imagination, our intellect, our will, we can imagine exactly what we want to be, who we want to be, how we want to be, how we'd like to serve. We can see it in our mind. So we can harness the energy of our mind, the power of the mind, in service of our life. We also have this amazing power of our body, our physicality, our mobility, our strength. And our body is so intelligent. Our body really is our subconscious mind. So there's the conscious mind, and then there's the unconscious mind. And our body is very finely tuned in to the subconscious mind. And we can see these two dimensions of in our physical body with our nervous system. We've got the automatic nervous system, that part of us that regulates all of those things that we give no thought to, really. Some do if there's an illness or something of that nature. But most of us don't give much consideration to how our heart beats or how we breathe or how the nervous system works or how the skeletal system works with the muscular system, how the endocrine system operates. Like, we have so much going on within us that we don't have to think about. There's an intelligence within us that takes care of all of that. And our subconscious mind, that part of our mind that we don't give much thought to, but that's there operating, that's just below the surface, seems to manifest itself in the body. So if we've got a tendency for negative thinking, if we have a tendency to worry, if we have a tendency for anxiety, or if we have a tendency to feel victimized by the world, then we are our surface mind and our ego will push that down because we don't want to feel those uncomfortable feelings. So we push it down, and then the body typically then reflects those beliefs and those thoughts, and it could be through an illness or a dysfunction or lack of energy or vitality, but we feel it, we feel off. So that's something to consider when we're moving through our day-to-day life and we're feeling into this frequency of determination. If we're feeling the low vibe, we're feeling a lack of energy, we're feeling a sluggishness, we're not feeling very enthusiastic, we're feeling inertia, we're feeling sucked into the mundane and looking at all the details of our life, thinking this is uphill, or this is difficult, or this is boring. That's probably because you've got some suppressed or repressed thoughts and feelings that don't serve your higher purpose. And it's become habitual, and you've become habituated to denying it or pushing it down and not wanting to look at it. Well, hopefully I can share with you some thoughts about moving beyond this inertia so that you can step in to a greater sense of determination, a greater sense of invincibility. Because in the essence of inertia, there's a sense that you can't do much of anything. You're just kind of stuck with what's at hand. That's not really you. But within the seed, there is a seed within the shadow of inertia. And that seed is invincibility. And invincibility says that you can do anything, that you're able to do anything. So this is the key, number one, that if you can develop this mantra for yourself, that I can do anything. I can do anything that I set my heart and mind to. I can do anything that I have a direct feeling and sense that this thing, this purpose, this vision is something that I'm so lit up with. It feels so right. It's so who and what I want to be, who I am at my very core, my true self, my spiritual self, my broader self, my universal self, my divine self, that I'm willing to focus in on who I want to be and get my heart behind it. And when we start to get a sense of what's possible, we begin to rise up out of the idea that everything's kind of mundane and boring and what's this got to do with anything. And we catch a glimpse of who we want to be. We get a glimpse of what our heart's lit up about. And we start to take action that lines up with that. And once we start to take little steps forward, and once we start to get a real embodied sense of who we want to be and how we want our life to feel, those mundane tasks begin to take on a different meaning for us, because we know those tasks, like doing the dishes or cleaning the house or going to work or doing your taxes or organizing your files or cleaning up the photos, the 10,000 photos you have in your iPhone or your smartphone or whatever it might be, those little mundane things that seem like a task. Once you have a sense of why that's important and how that actual clearing that out, organizing, getting those little tasks done, because those little things, those little details, some wise soul said that God is in the details. There's also a spirit, a heart, a sense of magic in those small details that once we get right with them, once we start to see that they actually serve where we're headed, they become easy. Why? Because we've tuned in, we've activated the frequency of determination. Now remember, Merriam-Webster says a firmness of purpose and resoluteness. So this frequency, this groove, that it's a universal. Think of the universe as on a metaphysical level, on an invisible level, and a physically visible level, as a huge matrix of energy, information, energy, light flowing. And we're a part of this amazing grid. We're a part of that. So when we start to get a real sense of who we are, when we start to get clear on our dream, on the vision of ourself and our life, a life of meaning and purpose and value and service and love and beauty and light, when we start to get a real firm sense of that for ourselves, then we activate this sense of determination. We jump into the groove, and then it feels like, because we're all connected through this matrix, what that feels like is you're in the zone, you're in the flow, and you can see this. Well, you can see this within our athletes. You can see this within our all those people that we look up to in our lives, those people of influence and power that we truly respect. You can see that things seem to happen easy for them. Things seem to line up. The universe sort of reorganizes itself to propel those individuals forward. Why? So life can have a big expression through them. Life is finding an outlet through those individuals that have understood this gift of determination, of having your heart aligned with your vision and bringing something fresh, new, juicy, and alive into the world. That's what you're designed for. You're designed to be great. You're designed to bring beauty and joy and love into this world like nobody else can. That's what you are here to do. That's what I'm here to do. That's what we're all here to do. So we can tune into this power. We can activate the gift of determination by seeing that every single little act, the smallest thing, every activity that you're engaged with is magic and produces magic if you have the eyes to see and if you have the ears to hear. So you get to tune in and you get to let go of struggle. Struggle is a choice. Now, that doesn't mean that life is easy street. Once you get an idea of what your vision or your goal or your dream is, and you start to take action, you start to take mental action, you start to take physical action that align with your dream and vision, it doesn't make, it's not a guarantee that everything's going to be easy. Because life isn't always easy. We're always faced with ups and downs. We're always faced with struggles. We're always going to be attracting to us people that we might find annoying or unsettling or we're scared of, because that perfect person is our teacher. That perfect situation will help us get through something that we absolutely have to get through, something that we have to understand about ourselves, maybe a shadow, something in our subconscious that is blocking the flow of us being in this groove of determination, of our heart's longing, of this amazing track that we get to be on. So every struggle, every challenge, every difficulty comes bearing gifts. Everything is for us. And so our greatest challenge really is to be able to identify these challenges when they come. That person that annoys you, that difficult situation. And instead of dipping down and being in the ego, being in that little mind that wants to complain, because that's something, if you find yourself complaining a lot, it's a good indication that you haven't really got a clear, constant connection to your dream or your vision, because you'll get the sense that something's wrong somebody's the matter with you. Somebody or something is in the way of you achieving who you want to be. And it's really easy. I do it all the time. I get into that, I sink down, doesn't last long because I'm aware of it now, but it can last for a whole lifetime if you allow it to. But when you sink down into the feeling that something or someone's done you wrong, or if only that person would change, or something along those lines, then we're in that victim state and we're unable to rise to the frequency of determination and get into that groove and feel the full universal force of things. So we get to see every single difficulty, struggle, challenge as an opportunity for growth, an opportunity to transcend, an opportunity to transmute, meaning to absolutely learn from that and let go of it and move forward, to feel it, to get a sense of it, to heal it, and jump out, move forward, just like the butterfly. The caterpillar eats, it has its full fill of life, and then it gets to a stage where it's so full that it goes into the chrysalis, and then it becomes this quantum soup of information and energy, and there's something within that soup that is forming into something brand new that wasn't manifest as a caterpillar, but the idea of the butterfly is starting to inform the growth and the cells within the caterpillar, and it takes on this transformation, this metamorphosis, and it becomes the butterfly. It transmutes its lower self and takes form as its new awakened self. So you are becoming the butterfly that you were born to be. You are becoming the butterfly that you were born to create through your mind, through your body, and by having a deep, deep connection to your soul, to your heart. You know what you want, you know who you are, and you're willing to get behind that with every ounce of focus, energy, attention. And what that will do, if you can maintain that frequency, if you can stay in that groove, and if you fall out, dust yourself off, say a little prayer, ho'oponopono, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. Do whatever it takes to just, with love and compassion for yourself, to move back into alignment with your dream, with who you want to be, and let yourself be drawn. Let that vision pull you forward. Let the universe back you up as never before, because you are the light, and you are here to bring forth that light. You get to capture the energy of your own dream, and you get to hold on to that dream with all of your heart, because it's inside you. And because it's inside you, that's a sign that it's here to come out through you. And when you learn to focus your energy, to focus your attention on who you're becoming, and allow those butterfly wings, those angel wings, you can probably feel them starting to sprout now, and you allow them to start to take form, you will find that you will rise up beyond a sense of this world being difficult, beyond this world being mundane, and you will find the magic and the majesty and the sovereignty that you're here to express. So thank you. If you've enjoyed this message and you'd like to support our Growing Edge live Sunday broadcasts, you can donate to the Satya Center. You can go to Satya Center on Venmo, or you can go to our website, growingedgelive.com, and you can contribute. I say thank you ahead of time. Thank you for those that have been supporting us for the past 10 plus years, and we love you, and I'd love to share this activation. So let's close the outer eyes and tune in and begin to feel a great sense of presence. Feeling our wings, our angel butterfly wings, starting to want to sprout and expand to aid us in realizing our dreams, getting a sense of the omniscience, omnipotence, omnipresence, the one universal intelligence that moves through us all the time, the one universal power that is the very spark of life. It is our ineffable spirit that is always seeking to express and expand itself in terms of love and light in the world. And our own beautiful, unique flavor that we bring into expression. Let us give great thanks for our uniqueness. Get great thanks for everything conspiring for our joy, for us and our ability to take life on a joyride, God on a joyride through our very life, through our awakening journey. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So as we firmly identify who we want to be, what we want to be, how we want to feel, how we want to serve, how we want to bring forth love and beauty onto this planet, and we organize our thoughts and our activities and our actions in alignment with our vision, we just simply surrender and allow the universal energies to move us, buoy us up, propel us forward as never before. For this we give thanks. And let's send this blessing out to everyone and everything. May all beings, without exception, experience this great energy and gift of determination, this universal flow of abundance. May we all be inspired to live our best lives, to serve humanity. And may we all love and accept ourselves, our families, our friends, completely as they are. So as we breathe and give thanks and know that all is well in the world, and we're simply aligning with the fundamental goodness and order of reality right now, within this prayer, within this activation. So let's give thanks for our lives, our families, our health, our well-being, our finances, all of it. And I'll see you next week. Mwah. Peace and blessings. And if you'd like support, we've got practitioners just waiting to support and serve you. Go to satyalive.org or growingedgelive.com, and you can connect with one of our spiritual living, conscious living practitioners to support you right where you are. Mwah. Peace and blessings. Bye-bye.